will be able to throw down that brain sap, now being targeted by Eternal. He can't even do that. The laser forces him back. Nagasiren was able to finish off the puck, though. And 2 losses there for Cloud9. Not only did they lose Owie earlier, but now SneyKing going down as well. Eternal Envy is forced back to the base and has Shapeshift on cooldown. They won't be able to defend any middle push that comes out from Liquid.
Yeah, and right now, another slow, very slow game. It's just too different of a pace than last game. Last game was so action-packed and exciting. Now I'm like falling asleep on my chair.
I understand you, man. I understand. Mech is going to be up soon. Bloodstone was picked up quite a while ago for Bone 7, but I don't. What do you think about a Blink Dagger here for Timbersaw? I mean, I'm not sure I'm the biggest fan of it most situations, but Timbersaw has really been a non-factor for me. I don't know if it's the lack of mobility, his just not being able to instantly jump on a hero or something, but he just like, he got a Bloodstone, like, great, buddy, you got yourself a Bloodstone, but how is Cloud9 really being able to force these fights? It's, again, the only thing they have is just the Dream Coil for Puck to really lock down enemy heroes and have any sort of follow-up come in. I almost want to see that big initiating item for Bone 7. Even though he has no disables to really use a Blink Dagger 4, at least he gets that sort of immediate damage, that immediate presence in a team fight.
And so Cloud9, they want to do something, but they're spotted out by these illusions, so I don't think they're going to end the ward, of course. So they're not going to get too much out of this. And I don't know. It seems like they just don't want to fight at all. And just let Koifa keep farming what he needs to farm. And he's on top of the network chart. Yeah, pretty undisputedly.
Oh, do we want to take a peek at it? It's going to be pretty bad. All right, experience, not too terrible. Liquid, only ahead by 7,500. That's still a lot. Gold, not as much as I was almost expecting here. I mean, I was looking at the top 3 net worth, and they were all Team Liquid, and I was like, oh, man. When Demon is above the Lycan, we got some serious issues. But he looks like he's going to go for a straight BKB. I think I like that pickup a lot. I don't think you can really depend on the Necronomicon. Like you were saying earlier, it feels like it's a little too late for that.
Yeah, it is. And he definitely knows that as well. And BKB is probably pretty good as well because of the fact that Bulba has already picked up a Sight of Ice. And without BKB, you're not going to be able to do much in these team fights.
Tier 1 tower being kind of poked at by Liquid, but they're not committing to anything. And Koifa, oh, now they're going to get aggressive. They're going to go ahead and shut down the Lycanthrope. Why not? They're going to have the instant stun coming out from Centaur, beautifully timed, and now here comes all that burst damage. And Snare as well, just being used to hold them down for another second. And that's the power. Nagasiren, sure, Liquid might have some good late game, but the Nagasiren sleep allows you to basically catch out Cloud9 when they're in a really bad position like that. And just hold them there for a long time, allow the teleports to come in. I don't think there's any other ability like that that just gives you so much time to be able to set up for a good gank. SneyKing may get caught out here. We already have the Scythe of Ice being used by Bulba, and now the burst damage. There goes SneyKing. 1 pick off turns into 2 halfway across the map. That's the power of the Tinker right there, man. The global presence on the map. Tinker is everywhere, and he is to be feared. That Scythe of Ice pickup basically means Liquid can go ahead and be aggressive as they want.
Yeah, he definitely can. And once he gets probably a defensive item on Tinker, like a Ghost Scepter, it's very difficult for Cloud9 to kill him. And he's not too far from his next item. Perhaps he'll go Dagon, perhaps maybe he won't. We'll just have to see.
Yeah, we'll keep an eye on him right now, though. Liquid, we're setting up on this tier 2, but I don't feel it's necessary to go for it. It's just a little risky. It's a team fight you don't have to take. It's a risk you don't have to take. Just back up, continue farming. Maybe once the Nagasiren already has the Manta, but once we have the Heart, and Nagasiren's a little bit tankier, can deal with any sort of direct focus damage and just survive through a small amount before getting off the ultimate or some sort of turnaround. You know, then I think Liquid can go ahead and force this fight. Liquid, though, this Nagasiren's going to be 6-slotted in no time, man. Eternal Envy, he was trying to go for Roshan, but right now being held up, ensnared. And now the ultimate being popped. Centaur goes in from behind, cleans up the puck real quickly. Now going for Bone 7, Pylite Eye, early Shallow Grave, and he's going to pay for that one. Bulba, he's going to go ahead, burst him down. Bone 7 gets the kill on Bulba, though, and Pylite Eye actually stays alive. Demon being kited around, use the halberd on Owie just to try and mitigate as much damage as possible. Bone 7, one more auto attack, gets him right before he goes down. Whirling Death helping out a little bit of that burst damage. And I gotta say, not a bad team fight for Cloud9. All things considered, with the way this game is going, I would gladly trade my mid and my basically the solos for solos. Centaur going down as well. Bone 7, though, has a boots of travel. I don't know. Again, I'm not sure if that's really the big game changer, and I can't believe Eternal Envy almost died to illusions. He might die from illusions.
Oh, God.
No. Eternal Envy hiding himself in the corner, waiting out the illusion time.
It's just to show you how strong the illusions actually are. It's crazy how much DPS it can do.
12,000 net worth lead right now for Team Liquid. Almost 10,000 experience. They've got a Blink Dagger on TC. Gem is up on the Bane. Bulba's got his Blink, Boots of Travel, a Scythe of Vice, soon to be a Dagon as well. Naga Siren is going to be 6 slotted before we know it. Hard is probably going to be the next item on the list. Can buy the Reaver right now if we want to. Just make those illusions really, really tanky and run them around all lanes. There's just nothing Cloud9 can do to stop this. They got to get some amazing like pickoffs, some amazing smoke pickoffs right now. It has to be on the Naga Siren. And it has to be on the Tinker. Like, they have to catch out both of those heroes if they have any hope of being able to push into Liquid.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
And we wait. Team Liquid controlling this game pretty heavily. I love the gem pickup from our Bane as well. Just means that they see the Wolves scouting them out. It means they have vision, and Bulba initiates. Sing Sing held in place. Demon's going to go forward with the stun. Able to phase shift it. Nicely done by the Fiend's Grip. Holding him in place. Goyle goes down, locking in 3, but Sing Sing. Shallow Grave is going to be able to buy him a little bit of time, though. Lycan held in place by the Overgrowth. This is the issue. BKB is running out now. Bulba being targeted. There goes. BKB is down right as Koifa pops his ultimate. Sing Sing wanted to be able to follow that up with more damage, but not a single hero goes down for Liquid. I mean, I don't even necessarily think they were in that big of a trouble. Demon goes back in, wanted to be able to kill Pylite Eye. Buddy, Demon, I know you're a fan of the big plays, but that was just silly. He gives away his life for free. Oh, Demon. Charging in whenever he wants to. And Liquid, like they just lost Demon. They don't lose map control off of that because they're two important pushing heroes, Koifa as well as the Tinker, Bulba's Tinker. They're able to keep the pressure up. They're able to take these towers right under Cloud9's nose. Good deny, though, from Owie. SneyKing. Buddy. Oh, wait. Eternal Envy's going to get picked off. I think SneyKing. SneyKing.
Yes.
Hi. Were you just now talking or were you taking a breather?
I'm just taking a breather because you were talking.
Thank you. Thank you for that.
Yeah,
Roshan's
no problem.
up.
I mean, yeah, both teams sees it, but I don't think Cloud9 can do much if Liquid does decide to take the Roshan. I mean, they can always just click the panic button right before the Roshan dies, and nothing will come of it from Cloud9.
I like that. Panic button. Oh, man. So many, and it's not just the Naga Siren ultimate either. It's also the Tree Protector ultimate. We saw that Overgrowth just kind of wrecked the Lycan earlier. He had pop BKB and then held in place by Overgrowth. That just cannot happen. Way 2 may get picked off, though. Oh, the nuke's not enough. And now here comes the turnaround. Way 2 gets the brain sap off. Sing Sing taking a lot of damage, has to leap away. But Demon's on top of that one. You're not getting away from him. Pylite Eye being burned out, but Koifa just wants to make sure he stays alive. Bulba, one more auto attack. BKB might just last long enough to living armor. It's too much, and now the ensnare holds Lycan in place. They can't even pursue. Demon just uses his blink and stuns just to make sure that Cloud9 won't be able to catch up to these squishy heroes on Liquid. And once again, they get themselves out, like you said, using the panic button.
Yeah, and right now Roshan's being attempted, and Liquid's contesting. So, Miss Centaur stomp.
Bone 7, he's being held in place by the Scythe of Ice. Centaur is also trying to interrupt Roshan. Bone 7 should be fine here. Bulba has to make his way out. Owie throws down the long-range nuke and is getting beat up by the center right now. Just needs the double edge. Has a blink in another 2 seconds. If he could just get it, Owie, he's hiding himself in the corner right now and is able to juke it. But the stun, double edge hits both. Sing Sing gets popped. Eternal Envy has to use the Shell Grave, saving him a bit of time, but he's going to go down eventually. Overgrowth holding him in place. Pylai die. He's going to get popped as well as Radiance burns him out. Owie's the only hero to actually make it away from this whole entire team fight. Bone 7 may get popped here. There goes the ultimate. Demon pursuing, doesn't care about Chakram, gets the slow, and Bone 7 does in fact get bursted down. And Owie, the original hero that we thought was going to get picked off, makes his way back to the fountain, but all of his allies are dead and gone.
Yeah, dead and gone's a good way to put this game as well. Honestly, they can just end it. I mean, Cloud9 should honestly realize that this is over. Like, this Naga's already out of control. Take a look. 350 CS, 30 minutes in. Radiance Heart Manta. I mean, when you... Yeah, there's no point in playing.
Yeah, they just came up, but apparently they had a talk after that last team fight. They were probably just talking about the same exact things you were, man. Just listing off the items in Naga Siren and growing more and more depressed as each item came up. So, Cloud9, they give in and potentially give up their hopes for the MLG TKO. Again, it is now out of their hands. They can try and win this last game up against Liquid, and it will keep them alive in the MLG TKO. However, their control after that is none, because it's then entirely up to EG versus Liquid and how that series go. However, we're going to see whether or not Cloud9 can at least keep themselves in the MLG TKO for this. We're going to move on to Game 3. Right now, it's 1-1. Liquid were able to take Game 2 after Cloud9 very, very convincingly took Game 1. So Liquid looking a lot better. Hey, Fluff and Stuff is out. We expected a little bit of bumpy road, but if you can take down Cloud9, that's damn impressive. So Demon doing some work as the stand-in. And Liquid, really just a solid draft, wins them Game 2. Short little break. We'll be back with Game 3 of Liquid versus Cloud9, the MLG TKO.